These Ivorians have a distraught look in their eyes. It is because in just a few minutes their world fell apart. As they contemplate what remains of the four-story building they used to call home, these survivors feel hopeless. It was the second building collapse in just a week here in Abidjan. When the apartment block collapsed, 13 died. The survivors now wonder whose fault it is. We cannot do anything about it. We are powerless. We call on the authorities, the Ivorian government. Is the quality of the building materials at fault or the construction workers? Buildings collapse here and there. Why? It is not our field of expertise, but the questions need to be addressed. For now, his question remains unanswered. The government blames the collapse on the project managers, when civil society demands the authorities take their responsibility. We don't know who's responsible or who is to blame today. All parties are playing the blame game. We consider that the state is essentially to blame because the state is organized in such a way that institutions exist and they have levers to control the conformity of all products and ensure that all projects on the Ivorian market are guaranteed a certain quality. In the meantime, civil society takes the lead. Ivorians share on social media their concerns on some buildings. This villa, for example, in the Kumasi district, south of Abidjan, was rapidly turned into a four-story building. I protested against this project when it was still at street level, not because I say it does not comply by the rules, but because I don't want it to become a building that will cause deaths. On the side of the survivors, they are already wiping their tears away to try to start from scratch. Their building had no building permit. In Ivory Coast, there are over 200 architects who are professionals and qualified. There are more than 100 engineering consulting firms, and anyone can look for advice for free. In Ivory Coast, it is estimated that there is a need for approximately 500,000 homes. This housing crisis is acute in the big Abidjan, which experiences a demographic boom. 80% of buildings don't have building permits in the capital city. The recent building collapse asks a simple question. Despite the existing laws, who is in charge of the safety of the building trade in Ivory Coast?
Makamara à Abidjan pour Africanews.